Hey guys, it's me TanSimBun. We are back with another NCR Ranger or New Commonwealth Republic Ranger Let's Play, and we're in Harbour at the moment. And what we are pretty much going to be doing this episode is creating ties with Far Harbour in order for them to accept us being the Minutemen, to for us to be allowed to use their docks and have docking rights and all that stuff. So
you're from the Commonwealth,
I've used the workshop anywhere mod, and I've created this little pathway to Longfellow's cabin. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully, instead of our caravanners going all the way around like that and going to Longfellow's Island, we just go like that.
What the hell is a synth anyway?
Okay.
Hey.
I'm just gonna take.
See what I can do.
Stuff.
Whatever you need.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Heads up. Nick.
I'm all ears. Hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, it's just, there's a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah. I'm all...
Huh. You're a tough one. Took me a long day. Thank goodness of course, when I took up the massacre of plenty of people assumed, but at the time...
Broken mask?
This was long before. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol, and when security finally put enough. Seems he malfunctioned. It was the first time people, considering what the...
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Every settlement with even only the Commonwealth I took up in...
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rest gal of about the young Miss Robert. Turns out that I took her home, taking...
You're not a spy, right? Testing, hello. Institute, can you hear me?
Well, if I know.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. I told hardest part of that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they should have. I started off, but I guess folks never forgot. A wife runs off, an upset father. After a while, hell, I was so happy. I never stopped.
Right.
It was about then. It took me a long story.
Heads up.
Oh, looks like you got something to say.
I think we ought to...
Sure.
Damn the island.
And I also did some inventory management and changed the names of some weapons. Got this radium rifle. Got some ammo also. Just upgraded the submachine gun a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sold some stuff. Yeah.
Sending them after Petey.
That's pretty much it. Last plank. I don't know what this is gonna be about.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. I'm done leading people. Last fella couldn't.
Can you tell me...
Strange folk. Seems to me they've done some good turns. Wouldn't even be a...
What's a fog?
The condensers? They're a tricky... Powered by the us island.
Right. Some parents are worried about their run.
Someone's headed for...
This girl's all her family has.
Bah. This goes against all. I can get you to a cave. Still won't be easy. None the real work.
Well, let's go, Long.
Follow me.
Excuse me. Bingo.
Pure point of interest, I guess. Because Sedge Hotel, Southwest Harbour. Event point, collect number. Looks head.
Don't stray too far. Deep fog has all manner of nasties.
Okay. Guess we're heading out with old Longtailor.
Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the main drag. Old Mountain Trail is where we're headed. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Hey.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties. Don't stray too far. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now... was that? That was refreshing. We ain't alone here. Gotcha! I'd say it's time for a drink. Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails just across the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. We ain't a... You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island.
Hey there.
The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Keep your guard up. What's that? You're dead! You're dead! Thought this would be easy, did you? Bit of exercise, man. Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here?
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about books?
Uh-huh. Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your...
Right.
You. I suggest you go no further. Okay.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed where you may join our family.
Okay.
Excellent.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Hi.
Keep your guard up. Deep fog has all manner of nasties. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, they'll be waiting for you. You need my help again. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to toot. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's a...
You should come with me.
Actually, I want to make...
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Sure. Look alive.
What's the plan? Here's what I've got.
Look alive.
I'm listening. Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
Not much, Nick, not much.
Not so long as you're carrying it.
Where's Nick? Come on, Nick.
Go on.
Over here.
Count on it.
know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace.
What are you?
I told you. I know the plastic skin.
Sure.
Tell me why you're here.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed.
Right.
Kasumi is here. Before you do, though...
We're not answering any more questions. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick... It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull?
Please, if you're willing...
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about it.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth.
Sure. She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. That someone stripped her very identity from her. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory. But ultimately, you have to decide for you.
In the back of my mind, I've always suspected.
That's what I thought. If you don't mind, what's the first thing you can remember?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what... Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places. I won't lie to you. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you...
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you, and I'm sure you're eager to talk.
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to... You're from the...
Well, I know Nick, obviously.
Yes. What else can I do?
Uh-huh. Who are you?
I came to this island over a century, but after my escape felt... One day, it fun. Was there anything?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps that you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in.
Hey.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible.
Sure.
I'm afraid your journey was...
I wanted to see for myself.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or my job is to make sure they all remain...
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute. You have Dima's blessing.
I'd like to help you all. Is there...
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you've had some experience traveling around the island.
That depends on what you need me to do.
That's fair. We were expecting a new synth to arrive. There's been no sign of him. And I'm...
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That's as much help as I can give you.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us.
You're right.
It's so good to hear. He's put so much...
Right.
Sometimes I worry, and that's not even...
Seems like he's lucky.
Thank you. That's...
If there's anything I can...
Well, if you're determined, there's a boat along the coast of the island. The boat never finished. My understanding is that...
What happened to the boat?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. The point is...
Sure thing.
Thank you.
New guy, right?
Look.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what?
You left without telling your folks why.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. I thought if I just left, it would... I've been lying to you this whole time. You're real...
Kasumi, I think you're just confused.
I really wish... Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom.
If something's going on, then
I don't know how you could. What if I told you that there's a secret?
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know...
Sure.
And That's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. What if Dima is so open?
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I'll help if
I know. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end. There's actually a storage space right next to there. I've also tried breaking into...
I know a thing or two about hacking.
If you're sure.
From one case to a new...
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. He's always moving.
Security's too tight.
Was that away with machines? Building a collection or something?
Sweet. Hey, Dima.
Is there anything I can do?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. Maybe this is an opportunity for... But you...
Sure. All right.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any...
You left your memories behind?
As a prototype synth, I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I...
Right. You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock. Unfortunately, the children of Adam...
The children of Adam on this island. You were...
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit... I was using a submarine when I left, but now Martin is gone.
Right. I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit in the old command center. I'll give you the program you need. It's not going to be like a normal hack. I've loaded the program.
So how does this program...
There will be a fairly ordinary... Once you attempt...
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, one more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring...
If we find anything suspicious...
I think we ought to talk.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections, or is he still, do you have a way in?
I got this program.
Really? I wonder if, oh, but that's it.
Right.
I'm sorry,
So, say I get the memories. What then?
if it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
Just so we're clear, anything good I find...
All I want is answers.
Sasumi.
Dima has secrets. We have to find out.
Good.
Hey,
There's something you need?
Nick.
You got time to talk now?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that... So, there anything...
What's with the outfit?
After I stopped, I got some old putting on the hat. Guess I felt they made me the...
What do you remember of it?
It's all pretty single test chamber. They've cut...
So...
That's a question I've been... But I'm still...
You remember when my memories, they scanned? Don't know why they chose. Hey.
That's terrible.
Sure did. I remember waking up one... Suffice to say, folks didn't really know much about it. But the kids, I think his name was... grilled me for an hour. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. Those people...
Sure.
It's a surprise part of the reason I...
If you're good to people, they'll be good back.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're...
Hey.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head...
Before I answer...
I'll keep. Don't worry.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if... I always thought I was just more... There's got to be some kind of proof out there. I'd appreciate it.
Of course, Nick.
Thanks.
Hey.
What's the plan? Do something for you?
Your thoughts?
Richter, please, you can't do this. We've been
It's
loyal—
Grand Zealot to you, and your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
You. What are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey.
I'm interested in joining.
Decisions of who may enter.
All right.
Then let us hope he deems you. There is a small spring.
Hello? This can't be real. Excuse me. needs a password. Must be some clue around here. M-O-T-H-E-R. Mother? Could that be the password?
The shrine. Excuse me.
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
I drank from the spring and was led to this statue, but...
A woman? Led you to that icon?
Right. It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow, cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important... She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you... If you are prepared to take the next step...
I am ready to follow his path.
Then it will be so.
I'm not sure this...
Head inside and present the icon. Once you've spoken with him, and here, some... But know this. Welcome, brother.
Right.
believe the confessor was wrapping up.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scarp at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light no longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot, and with them, we will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets, holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Atom!
Ah, I heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, brother. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
It's an honor.
I'm glad you feel. You've been to Far Harbor. What would you do?
I'd reach out to them. Try to make peace.
Do you not believe we have tried?
Sounds like peace would be better for everyone.
For years, my predecessor begged for peace, while Far Harbor fortified.
Right.
We tried to help him. But now that I am High Confessor, all Adam's folk, they will come to recognize. But it is only through now.
I found this icon. The Grand Zealot said you'd be interested in seeing it.
Is that the mother? So the whispers were true. You saw the mother of the fallen. Many of Adam's children spend their whole lives wishing for such a... It would seem he expects great things from you, child.
Those memories you'd been wanting to access? I found a way to unlock them.
You have. Atom above, child. I can only imagine what you have. But understand that you are to bring anything you find, and be careful. Too many of our brethren have fallen already trying. There you are.
May I see a kingdom reunited before I'm divided.
Consider yourself warned. Caution, brother. Last child who tried to claim the... So unless you've been tapped...
Don't fear, sister.
I expect our fallen...
Okay. No, I think there's a boss battle or something in here. So I've activated the Ring of Peace.
contact. Engaging. We have a situation.
Okay, I just wanna download a quick mod, because I don't really want to go through the whole thing and, you know, have to do all the mini-game stuff. It's just kind of irritating, so just get a mod that gives it the context and stuff. Okay, got the mod. I'm gonna try my best to do the peaceful ending, if I can. There's a chance that the game might crash. We nearly level up. We can nearly level up again. I don't think we used our last level up. Not sure. Could be corrected. So someone came from.
Memory file identification 0V-9AX0. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded. Memory file identification 0J-2NN8. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Confessor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine. Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division. Destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people were the first to accept me for what I am. The thought of them being gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Location: the Harbour Grand Hotel safe room. Key code 485130. Memory file identification 0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth, or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering Far Harbor's fog condensers. A kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog and its creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building. Memory file identification 0Z-7A4K. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother. The name's Nick Valentine. And no one in my family tree is a plastic skin freak.
You're just confused. Let me help.
Stay away from me! I don't want to hurt you!
Goodbye, brother.
End playback. Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration. But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base.
There we go.
The day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held.
There we go.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded. Memory file identification. Memory file identification 0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth. If you were listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. At once. The architecture you're seeing is data. My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the Indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The Indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off. Good. Now you just need to create a path to the data with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work.
I don't understand this.
Finally ready to fulfill your responsibility to Adam? Still have a job I need done. I know that you can hear me. Please. Deliver me from this.
Excuse me.
Was wondering when I'd get to meet our newest member. I'm Sister Mai. You happen to catch the grand...
Mm-hmm. Loyalty?
Yeah.
Right.
Figured you were
Yeah.
Look, just stay on the hike now. There's a... And, not...
Was wondering if there was...
Well, I assume you saw the old...
Sure.
I need a pump regulator, and if any place on this... The place is swarming with...
All right.
You will? Just... But you're here for some...
Okay.
Zealot seems so interested in Brother Devon's facts.
I think this is a good place to end the episode, guys. If you enjoyed, smack that like button, and you guys have a good day. Peace out.